Hey guys, so I've done it again. I got more tanks. Yeah, I know. You're probably wondering how many tanks I have right now. I would say I have about 13, 11 or 13. Well, it depends with the quarantine tanks if we count them or not, because I have two. So, why I got these tanks? Well, I wanted to specifically make nano versions of some biotopes. So I decided to buy three Fluval Flex 15-gallon aquariums and make different things with each one, just to show you that in nano tanks everything is possible still. So let's come closer to each one of them and analyze them. So this is aquarium number one, 15-gallon Fluval Flex aquarium. It's a really interesting aquarium because I'll show you from the sides how they're all kind of rounded in the front. So in my first aquarium, it's a very simple setup with 4 guppies and 2 electro blue rams, and I also have 2 bristlenose plecos. And that's how I'll keep it. That's the stocking for this tank. I have Sabucabomba, I have some elongated Anubias leaves, some plants that I don't really remember the names. But that's the first tank. By the way, at the end of the explanation video, I'll post videos of close-ups of all the tanks so you can see them. So stay posted. So yeah, I have 2 males and 2 females of the guppies, and they are super reds with hold on, maybe like this will be better. Their eyes are also albino eyes, so red eyes. I'm trying to show you. I think one of my females is about to go in labor because they start breathing heavy when they go into labor, but that's the male. And I guarantee you that I have 2 females, but they were pretty much at the same time about to go in labor, so I think one of them already went. Isn't that crazy going on here? But yeah, she's somewhere in the back probably. Who knows at this point. So let's move on to tank number 2. What is in this tank? Let me just back up. Okay, my zoom was on. Hold on. I'll fully on zoom. I'm really bad with cameras. So this is a shell dweller type of aquarium. It's supposed to look a little bit like Under the Reef and something like that. So in here currently I only have 1 Ocellatus gold, and I have 10 of the Indian glassfish, and I have 1 bristlenose pleco. So I'll just show you a little bit closer what they look like. Yet again, I think I just have to physically come closer because my camera is not too good, but you can see the Indian glassfish. They're babies. These get to about 2 inches when they're fully grown, so that's why I couldn't put too many in here. But they seem to love the lighting. It's a very low light tank. That's why there's only Anubias in here. And this little guy, he totally conquered the bottom. All the shells are his. It's a male, and I will get him 2 females eventually. So this is aragonite sand, and it's also a dead live rock. So it's all like, by the way, the Indian glassfish, even though they're some sort of tetrad, they not injure, they can take a pH from 6 to 8. So even though your pH is high, it won't really bother them. So don't worry about that. So that's my tank here. There you go. And onto the most mysterious of the 3, we have my Blackwater aquarium. There you go. In here what I have is 8 Emperor Tetras, 4 triple black ones, which are all females, and 4 of the regular Emperor Tetra. And I also have tiger shrimps, which are like a genome, just like the cherry shrimp and stuff like that. It's the same genome, but they have stripes, and they're like kind of brownish with stripes. So they kind of look like a tiger. And I also have a bristlenose pleco and 4 Amano shrimps. They're hiding, so I'll do my best to try to show you, But for now, all I can show you is the actual scape in some. It's quite deep, you know, like these tanks, so you can work with a lot of things inside to make a depth perception. And as you can see, the fish are very happy. They're very, very tough tetras, by the way. If you're looking for like neons and stuff like that, I would never really suggest you getting neons or cardinals. They're so fragile in my experience. But the best is the Emperor Tetra. They look like neons, they have some blue, they have a lot of colors actually on them, and they're very tolerant of many types of waters, but they prefer black water biotopes. So here you go. I hope I can show you some of the shrimps. They normally go hiding in the branches up top. It's not gonna be very easy for me to show you if I can find them. But as you can see, this is very natural branches. They've been cured, obviously, but it's like a root branch. And I have some plants. I have some, I think it's called the Euphilia, I believe so. And I still have some Anubias in the back. I have Crypcorines. So anything that tolerates low light, it's what I got in here. So anyhow, now you see my 3 tanks. And I'll make a little short video about all of them with some zoom ups. See ya!